Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to walk you through the process of handling inquiries. We'll cover how to receive an inquiry, assign it, and validate it, all using the inquiry management application. Let's dive right in. First, you'll see a list of existing inquiries. To create a new one, just click on the Add button. The system will automatically generate an inquiry number and capture the date it was received. If you got the inquiry on an earlier date, you can easily change it. Next, you'll choose the customer type, either an existing customer or a new prospect. If it's a new prospect, you'll need to add their company name, contact details, and site information into the system before they appear in your list. For this demo, we'll go with an existing customer. Let's select one from the dropdown, say Delma Energy, and proceed from there. Next, let's talk about how inquiries come in. There are usually a couple of different ways you might receive them. One way is that a salesperson directly gets an inquiry and is assigned to handle it. The other way is through a central platform, like the company's website, Facebook page, or official email address. Now, when inquiries come through these central channels, someone needs to be responsible for monitoring them, reading, understanding, and then assigning them to the right department or salesperson. In this case, we're focusing on assigning them to individual salespeople or sales executives. For example, let's say we receive an inquiry via email. Along with the inquiry, there might be a deadline mentioned, like when the customer expects a response. So let's say the customer wants a reply by the 15th. We need to make sure that gets noted and followed up on time. Next, we have the category of the inquiry. Now, your inquiry could be related to materials that need to be supplied or services that need to be provided. So basically, there are two types, material or service. In this case, I'll select service because the customer is asking for some specific services. After selecting the category, the next step is to decide what action to take. Do you want to assign this inquiry to someone, or do you need to drop it? Let's say the customer is requesting a service in a particular location, but maybe you don't have the resources there, or you're fully booked, or for some reason you just can't handle it. In that situation, you would choose to drop the inquiry, and whenever you drop an inquiry, you'll have to choose a drop reason. That part is mandatory. Now you might be thinking, if I'm dropping the inquiry, why log it at all? The answer is to keep track of every inquiry that comes in. This helps you understand things like how many inquiries you received, how many you assigned or pursued, and how many you had to drop, and why. This gives you insights into why you might be losing business and helps identify areas for improvement. So if you're not able to proceed with an inquiry due to your own limitations, it's important to document it for future analysis. But if you decide to move forward, just go ahead and select Assign To and choose the right person to handle it. Before we move ahead, let's take a quick look at the site we've already selected. The contact information here gets auto-filled based on the customer and service we chose earlier. These details are pulled directly from the Customer Central application, so whatever contact data you've maintained there shows up here automatically. Now, I'm going to assign this inquiry to a user, let's say a salesperson. For example, we'll pick the BOQ salesperson. I can also add a few requirement details here if needed. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and save the inquiry. We'll just hit Submit, and the inquiry is now created and assigned to the salesperson we selected. In another scenario, inquiries can also be created directly by the salesperson, especially if they receive inquiries themselves. In that case, we'd use the Sales Lead Workbench application. This inquiry will appear in the Sales Lead Workbench for the user it's assigned to once they log in. Alternatively, salespeople can log into the Sales Lead Workbench and create new inquiries themselves from there. And that's it. We've seen how an inquiry is created, auto-populated with customer details, and assigned to the right salesperson. We also explored how salespeople can handle inquiries directly through the Sales Lead Workbench. Hope this demo helped clarify the process. Don't forget to like, share, or drop your questions in the comments. See you in the next session.